Hello everyone, welcome back to the MattVidPro AI YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a dive into Elevenlabs music. This is an unprecedented AI music model, and we've been waiting for it for a very long time. If you want to know what I'm talking about, take a listen to a couple of these samples.
Luna llena, no me mires así, que tu luz me recuerda lo que perdí. En el aire va mi pena volar y en mi pecho no me deja cantar.
But now your fire they burn like fever, fever, fever. Fever, 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 fever. Hold me in the drifting glow when the nights won't let me go. Call me home again and again.
Yeah, we're in for a treat today. I'm going to try to push it to its limits, lots of hands-on testing, but speaking of hands-on testing, I just did a video on ChatGPT Agent. I know, it came out like last week to Plus users, but I was on vacation. I didn't get my hands on it until like this weekend. And I gotta say, I think people slept on it. It truly is the most reliable and thorough agent I have ever used. I think you'd be remiss if you didn't at least check out one of the tests that I ran in that video. At any rate, there are a ton of announcements I also missed on vacation, so a little bit of housekeeping there. I do plan on covering everything in a news roundup this Friday. But there are some really cool things like ideogram character and genie that I kind of want to get to before that, so be on the lookout for those videos. I might even do a double upload this week. Alright, with that all out of the way, let's get a little history lesson on AI music and Elevenlabs because I do think context is important. So Elevenlabs music was first teased to us over a year ago on May 9th. This was very exciting, very high quality music.
We were having fun, programming young, dreaming that one day we'd make it work. Lines of code we'd write all night, hoping that one day we'd get it right.
3 minutes long, so full-length songs. Keep in mind, by this point, we already had access to really great AI music gen platforms like Suno AI and, of course, UDIO Beta, which is many folks' holy grail of AI music right now. I've covered both of these in past videos, but Elevenlabs has seriously intrigued me because they have consistently been probably the best AI voice cloning platform, text generation platform out there. They also do really great AI sound effects. They've really pushed the bar and have hung in here for a long time in the AI space as a competitor, so I've got very, very high expectations. It allows you to pick duration for the music, 30 seconds for something quick, all the way up to 4 minutes. That's a pretty decently long song. We'll leave it on auto for now. We'll see how that works. And then we got a number of variants, and that's pretty much it. All right, so here is going to be my first prompt. Hit pop song, lo-fi, but also 20% trap vibes. Catchy beat and futuristic melody, pleasant but thumping. Saxophone solo. upbeat. I think this will give us something good. We'll do 3 variations for this. Why not? So far, generation time seems to be pretty decent, but to get everything, it does take a couple of minutes. Slower than Suno AI, maybe around on par with UDIO. The interface, though, you're going to notice is totally different. As you can see, it actually writes all the lyrics out for you, and you can delete and manipulate them on the fly, although I haven't tested regenerating the song yet, so we'll see about that. It will auto-generate some included styles, hip-hop, lo-fi, trap vibes, catchy beat, and also auto-exclude certain styles, and this is also editable. You'll see at the bottom here, it breaks the song down into its different core parts, so intro, the first verse, pre-chorus, chorus, the bridge/saxophone solo. It gives the vibe that you are going to be able to manipulate and creatively work with the AI-generated music in a new way we haven't exactly seen before with previous platforms. Let's listen to our first song, though. It seems to be done generating.
Calling me on lights, heartbeats to the groove. City dreams inside, nothing left to prove. Floating on a vibe, feeling so alive.
Very chill.
I just ride, moving from me to sky. Hands up to the air, we're chasing midnight grills. Every moment's rare, electric energy spills. We fly when the beat drops, blow under city skies. Feel the future in our hearts as the night ignites. Sweet waves that sound collide, keeping us alive. We vibe, we shine, we ride, let the rhythm guide.
That was good.
Streets are whispering, secrets in the sound. Every step is glimmering, lost and found. Since like constellations painted in this night. In this constellation, you and I take flight.
It's got a little random, but sounds like a sax solo.
We fly when the beat drops, glow under city skies. Feel the future in our hearts as the night ignites. Sweet waves of sound collide, keeping us alive. We vibe, we shine, we ride, let the rhythm die.
Okay, and then it doesn't actually read these lyrics. Interesting. Decided on about 2 minutes for this song. I think if you leave it on auto, it's probably going to be a little bit more conservative. First impressions, it's got really coherent generation. It's high quality audio too. It sounds good through my headphones. Definitely stereo. It didn't misspeak any of the lyrics. The beat was crisp, clear, and consistent. But I will say it was a little bit basic, kind of a little bit slow. Like it definitely captured the prompt pretty well, and it's a great start, but it's not teeming with creativity or soul. It's definitely a little bit more on the basic side. But the question is, can we fix that by editing the song? And also, what do these other variations sound like? Because you remember, this gave us 3 different ones to go off of, and is it going to use the same lyrics? It appears so.
City lights in neon glow. Heartbeat syncs with the stereo.
This is a different lyrics for sure. Okay, so I have to click on it and then it pulls it up. I see.
City lights in neon glow. Heartbeat syncs with the stereo. Flowing through electric skies. You and me on cosmic highs. Every step, the rhythm's right. Feel the pulse tonight. Take my hand, let's start to fly. Leave the shadows far behind. Breathing in to Marvel's light. We're alive, electrified.
Get the sax in early. Alright, it's not reading this chorus. Not perfect then.
Feel the future in our veins.
Oh.
Dancing through electric rains. Beats are pulsing like our hearts never gonna drift apart. Oh, we're rising to the top. Let the cosmic rhythm drop it.
Oh, it cuts itself off and then tries to stitch it.
Chasing dreams in midnight code. take us down the data road. Whispers in the vinyl haze, guiding us through cyber maze. Every note a bold design.
It's more like a
love
poem.
and logic intertwined. Close your eyes, feel the flight in this glowing starry night. Nothing left but you and I, so let's fly, electrify.
We could have better lyrics. These lyrics are kind of garbage. All right, let's hear the sax. Pretty cool. And we've got a third one as well.
City summon on the neon skies. Dreams awaken when the starlight flies. Heartbeat sync to digital pulse. Just a moment where the future's ours. We can touch the stars and feel the spark. Let the rhythm guide us through the dark.
Yeah, they're all kind of similar, again, with that coherency, but they're just a little bit bland. All right, let's go back to the first one. Let's see if we can just edit it through chat, because I still see that the chat conversation is here. These lyrics are boring. Make a song about a lemon falling from a tree and becoming sentient. It's rolling somewhere like the Chef Boyardee cans. Okay, you can see that it still is going to generate 2 new variations because that's what I requested. And this implies that I'll be able to go back here to those older variations if I want. It is sticking with the same exact vibes, but yeah, it's writing all new lyrics here, so it's a fully new song. All right, well, that's generating then. I want to go back here. What happens if I add something into the intro? What exactly happens? Is it regenerating? Pending generation. Okay, so it just rewrites this part of the song and keeps the rest of it the same. You can even extend it out, so we'll have the intro maybe 13 seconds long. Intro extended. Okay. Song composition has been updated. Generate to apply changes. Okay. And, oh, okay, so now it's leading off of this one and is doing 2 new generations with this fix. Okay, what happened to my lemon song, though? My other one, did it just delete my history? One change at a time seems to be what it can handle. Let's see how it handled this intro.
Oh my god, lemons, they fill me with hope. Not like those putrid oranges.
Okay, that works way too good.
Calling neon lights, Barbies to the
That's so stupid. I love it, though. Okay. I'm sad that it deleted my other gen for that. All right, we're going to take a looser approach with this next prompt. I need a hit song about 2 orchards with sentient fruit that are absolute rivals and enemies. One is a lemon farm. These are obviously the good guys. I mean, you know that. You're watching this video. The other is an orange farm. Please tell a story, make it creative and unique, and I want it to absolutely slap with vibes. You want to be singing this driving down the road. So I'm making my intentions very, very clear. So we'll see if it can take a prompt like this. I think it's, sort of automatic or even agentic in that sense, where you're prompting an LLM that is then going to fill all this stuff in for you and then use a separate generator to make the song. How exactly it works under the hood, we don't know, but it does seem to allow you to do very seamless mid-song edits. Our song has generated.
Roll out the cards, wheels on the plan. 2 orchards standing proud in this battleground. Down a sunny road where the lemon farm lies, yellow army shining bright under sapphire skies. They squeeze for justice, this is the end bold. God and sweet freedom, never doing what they're told.
Oh, those lemons!
Across the road, the oranges rumble. Peel back truth with a thunderous mumble. 2 flavors locked in an endless fight. Lemon farm, stand your ground. Sour power, shaking the town. Orange rain, back down. We light up the sky in this orchard showdown.
It's pretty epic. Everything stopped?
Road patrol with his citrusy glare. They think they're sweeter, but they better beware. Lemon nights ready in rose and green leaves. Their citrus swords gleam in the summer's heat.
This one's catchy for sure.
Sesame's riding to spark the glory. Every drop was a rival story. Legends born from these orchard fights. Lemon farm, stand your ground. Sour power shaking the town. Orange rain, back down. We lap the sky in this orchard showdown. Lemon farmer, stand your ground. Sour power shaking the town. Orange sky in this orchard showdown.
I think it started to hallucinate a little bit there.
We own the night. We break the lines. Lemon farm, stand your ground. Sour power shaking the town. Orange rain, back down. We light up the sky in this orchard showdown. Hey, 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 hey. Orchard warriors, ride on. Flavor clash until the dawn.
Okay, it started to struggle a little bit towards the end, but overall, very coherent, clear, sounds good. Again, though, I gotta say, not as creative, a little bit more basic maybe than we're used to from Suno or UDIO. Variation 2, though?
Two orchards on the map, ready for war. Lemon farm in the left, orange in the north. Down the sunlit road where the lemons glow. They're peeling with purpose, watch them steal the show. Secret soldiers standing tall, juicy and bold. In yellow uniforms, legends to be told. Across the fence line, a rival sight to see. Oranges in armor, blinded infamy. Round and fierce with zesty might. They won't back down without a fight. And slice is a strike in the orchard ring. Who will claim the crown, make the whole farm sing. Lemon farm, stand up, let your citrus shine. Orange army roll out, can you taste the lines? Zest and fire collide under the sky. We're driving down the road with that orchard vibe. Enemies to rivals where the fruits collide. Lemon farm forever, in yellow we ride. See the orchard gates swing by, battle lines drawn. Lemon nights ignite the dawn, they just take courage. Forward on the ground where orange grenades roll around. Squeezing every drop of power they wield. Yet lemons hold strong in the battlefield. Tart and sweet in perfect harmony. They fight for flavor, they fight to be free. Lemon shout, weather light, orange a shout. We ignite, lemon shout, taste out pride. Orange out, we won't hide.
This one's a little bit more like rap.
Sest out, we vibe. If you gon' lie.
Pretty crazy. Again, towards the end, it started to break down a little bit because I think the song was just a little bit too short for the lyrics that the LLM wrote. I'm thinking we do a new generation inside here. We're going to change up a couple of these styles maybe, and we're going to get different lyrics because I don't really like the generated lyrics so far with this. I think it's kind of holding the model back, actually. All right, so I had ChatGPT write me some hopefully better lyrics, supposed to be kind of funny, actually creative and interesting, kick-ass hit song. Going to get an oil change, but an alien, disguised as a worker, steals your car and goes on an Earth sightseeing adventure. All right, we're generating now with some pretty serious edits. I pasted everything in here, got the verse, the chorus, it's all separate as it should, but it was a real big pain in the butt, honestly, to get these lyrics in here from ChatGPT. It should be a lot more simple. If Elevenlabs is listening, I had some weird bugs and issues with the user interface, but I got it in and now it's generating. You definitely want to make sure you increase the time limit to actually fit with your lyrics. I'm still a little bit worried about this generation if my selected time portions for, each verse, each chorus, each bridge are long enough. All right, this one's 2 minutes and 39 seconds, so let's take a listen.
Woke up late, engine lights aglow. Coffee still half a mile to go. Pulled into Sam's Quick Lube and Snacks. Neon sign says free ever fast. Worker wing screen jumpsuit, kinda odd man tag Reds X Lord. Assistant squad said just 20 minutes, you can wait inside. But to return to never. And so began my ride. He put my Civic on a rocket lift, checked the dipstick with a laser shift, left a note on the dash, in a Cosmic 5, borrowing your car, I'll be back, I won't. Probe your glove box, scouts on a Ursa trip, back soon, need a selfie with the Vegas Strip. Full synthetic, full blown strange, alien joyride, thanks for the oil change. Dashboard flashing, there's a wormhole playlist. All the presets now are static and Zeta discs. Photos from Stonehenge. Finetuning, bench you Instagram post. Hackavai, nice view, there's a worman's woe new. QCD, he's eating gas station, taquitos by the dozen. Googled, why does everyone keep yapping on cousin? Did a pull the rig and stops for directions and it crosses.
It's having a tough time.
Blends right in, just a regular day.
Okay, I'm thinking these lyrics are way better. Let's just drop the lyrics in as a song and just generate from there. Alright, just write me a full prompt for the music generator that includes all the lyrics, ChatGPT. Thank goodness, the humor and timing notes for alien jokes are going to be included. Alright, let's just copy the whole thing. Slap it right in. Oh, we're a little bit over the limit. Even just the lyrics, it can't take the full song like that. Elevenlabs, what are we doing with this? Alright, so I just slapped all these lyrics in here as much as I could, and we told it to make a 4-minute song, so hopefully this lines up a little bit better, and you can see it is automatically putting the lyrics and everything in correctly. They just need to increase the character limit on the prompt. The song is here. I say we take a little listen.
Woke up late, engine lights aglow, coffee spill, half a mile to go, pulled into Sam's Quick Lube and Snacks. Neon sign says...
Let's try variation 2. That was abominable from the start.
Woke up late, engine lights aglow, coffee spill, half a mile to go, pulled into Sam's Quick Lube and Snacks. Neon sign says, free air with fast, worker wings, green jumpsuit, kinda odd. Name tag reads, Lord Assistant Squad. So just 20 minutes, you can wait inside, but 20 turn to never, and so began my ride. She put my Civic on a rocket lift, check the dipstick with a laser shift, left a note on the dash in a cosmic font. Borrowing your car, I'll be back, I won't. Probe your glove box, Scouts honor, Ursa trip. Back soon, need a selfie with the Vegas Strip. Full synthetic, full-blown strange, alien joyride, thanks for the oil change.
Is it gonna get into the second verse?
Dashboard flashing, there's a wormhole playlist. All the presets now are static and Zeta disc. Photo from Stonehenge, you Instagram post. Hash nice view, humans well new. He's eating gas station, taquitos by the dozen. Google, why does everyone keep calling me cousin? Stop for directions in a crop circle maze. Blends right in, just a regular day. He put my Civic on a rocket lift. Tune the radio to Andromeda hits. Left a doodle on the hood, little alien face. Try the fries in Paris or the deep dish in space. Selfies at the Sphinx with a duck lip grin. Caption, Earthlings are weird, but I come again. Full synthetic, full-blown strange, alien joyride, thanks for the oil change.
It's not terrible, not bad. Wasn't able to understand that these verses might need to be a little bit longer, that we have to extend the chorus. I think that's kind of what's throwing it all out of whack here, the ability to adjust all these individually and change them. So I'm gonna go ahead and up them all, give them a little booster pack, if you will, and we'll go ahead and make a couple of edits here to hopefully help with some of the issues like the hashtag thing that we saw. A couple of extensions, a couple of edits, should be good to go. Unknown error, oh my gosh. Okay, it didn't like the tagline at the end, but I was able to get it through, and it has generated. Let's take a listen.
Woke up late, engine lights aglow, coffee spill, half a mile to go, pulled into Sam's Quick Lube and Snacks. Neon sign says free air with facts. Worker wings, green jumpsuit, kinda odd. Name tag reads Lord Assistant Squad. Said just 20 minutes, you can wait inside, but 20 turned to never, and so began my ride. He put my Civic on a rocket lift, checked the dipstick with a laser shift, left a note on the dash in a cosmic font. Borrowing your car, I'll be back, I won't. Probe your glove box, Scouts honor, Ursa trip. Back soon, need a selfie with the Vegas Strip. Full synthetic, full-blown strange, alien joyride. Thanks for the world play.
Okay, so the chorus, we clearly have that as too long here. You can see, because it's trying to fill the time. That's the issue with this model. So you have to adjust things. When are we going to get into verse 2, guys? This one might also be too long again. Maybe we went too far. Verse 1 was just about long enough. We'll increase it a little bit, but we're going to cut this almost in half. Same thing with verse 2, lower it up a little bit. Same thing with this chorus, kind of cut it in half. The bridge also can be a little bit shorter, and then we have the outro.
Woke up late, engine lights aglow. Coffee spill, half a mile to go. Pulled into Sam's quick lube and snacks. Neon sign says free air with facts. Worker winks, green jumpsuit, kinda odd. Name tag reads Lorb Assistant Squad. Said just 20 minutes, you can wait inside. But 20 turned to never, and so beating my ride. He put my Civic on a rocket lift. Checked the dipstick with a laser shift. Left a note on the dash in a cosmic font. Borrowing your car, I'll be back, I won't. Probe your glove box. Scouts honor, Earth's a trip. Back soon, need a selfie with the Vegas Strip. Full synthetic, full-blown strange. Alien joyride, thanks for the oil change.
Again, a little too long there. And it waits for verse 2. Again, like, it doesn't kind of get right into it. It's
Photos from Stonehenge and Machu Picchu. Instagram post, hashtag nice view, hashtag humans whup new. He's eating gas station taquitos by the dozen. Googled, why does everyone keep calling me cousin? Eat, phoning home with a Bluetooth glitch. Maps me back directions with the asteroid pitch. Stardust in the Cub space, bugs in my seat. Now my car's got zero gravity seat. He drops it off, leaves a gift in the trunk. Sign a CD, Slorb's greatest funk. Engine purrs, but my wipers now blink. Guess it's just the little things you can't DIY. He put my Civic on a rocket lift. Checked my spare tire for extraterrestrial drift. Left a Yelp review, service out of this world. Best oil change story ever unfurled. So if your mechanic's grieving the wait's too long, maybe your car's on a planet sing along. Full synthetic, full-blown strange, alien joyride, thanks for the oil change.
I mean, I have a lot to say, really. Look, I think the model under the hood that Elevenlabs has developed is very good. It's very coherent, great audio quality, and it is pretty good at adhering to what exactly I am looking for. The issue really comes with how it's currently working with the user interface. First of all, the LLM that they're using to generate lyrics is pretty bland. It's not really pushing the creative limits, testing the waters. I think even the styles that it's including and excluding could be a little bit more specific and get better results out of the model. I like the fact that everything is split up, the verse versus the chorus versus the bridge, but the automatic time limits that it puts are often too short sometimes, at least with the lyrics that I was testing generated separately, and also it wasn't very easy to put those separately generated or written lyrics in. So that absolutely needs some work. I feel like there's an easier way to predict how long it's going to take for the AI model to musically generate the verse versus the chorus. I like that you can edit them separate and then regenerate as well. Real quick, I'm going to take those same lyrics and put them in a Suno AI song and then play that for you guys just so you get a good comparison. But Suno AI is a lot easier to use and generates faster, and it still sounds pretty good. Take a listen.
Woke up late, engine lights aglow. Coffee spill, half a mile to go. Pulled into Sam's quick lube and snacks. Neon sign says free air with facts. Worker winks, green jumpsuit, kinda odd. Name tag reads Lorb Assistant Squad. Said just 20 minutes, you can wait inside. But 20 turned to never, and so began my ride. He put my Civic on a rocket left. Check the dipstick can DIY. He put my Civic on a rocket lift. Check my spare tire for extraterrestrial drift. Let the Yelp review service out of this world. So if your mechanic's green and the wait's too long, maybe your car's on a planet. Sing along. Full synthetic, full blown strange, alien joyride. Thanks for the oil change. Next time I'm just doing it myself, or am I?
Alright, so I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on a bad note, so I went through and made another song. I actually have a Suno version of this song, so we'll toss the comparison in. I think this one actually came out pretty good, and it's sort of more like a cinematic production sounding type of deal, but it's pretty cool, and I've never really heard an AI music generation model do anything quite like this. There is a lot of potential, and I think even with this UI, you could get some really interesting things just by fiddling around. There's value to be had right now, for sure.
I had a nightmare. A giant walnut star hurling towards me.
I should give you guys a little bit of context. This song is about a theoretical, mystical beast that lays the giant red Target balls you see outside of Target. Very silly song, but I think it is extremely hilarious with this cinematic effect.
I woke up restless with a mind to roam. Slipped on a red shirt, then wandered from home. Destination calling, that bullseye sign I knew. Walked through the sliding doors, not a single clue. Staff sees my crimson threads, they beckon me in. Welcome aboard, they say with a devilish grin. They hand me a badge, like I've joined their cause. I'm tangled in Target's unwritten laws, my thoughts swirling chaos. Did I sign up for this? In the neon gloom, I feel a monstrous hiss. And now I'm standing at the gates to the unknown, where cardboard boxes tower like mountains of stone. They said feed the creature who shapes the orbs you see. Those giant red guardians, icons of loyalty. Who knew a single red shirt held such mystical sway, leading me to secrets in fluorescent array. I'm a new hire by mistake, and in the back I stand tall, feeding the beast that bursts the big Target balls. They guide me down aisles of cereal and dreams. I drift like a phantom in corporate regimes. A labyrinth of discount tags, confetti in the air. Bargain bin illusions, I'm lost without a care. Then behind a steel door where no customers tread, there's a hush, there's a murmur, a whisper of dread. A slumbering giant encased in red scales, heart pounding, I wonder what magic prevails. Oh, my thoughts swirl in chaos. Did I sign up for this? In the neon gloom, I feel a monstrous hiss. And now I'm standing at the gates to the unknown, where cardboard boxes tower like mountains of stone. They said feed the creature who shapes the orbs you see. Those giant red guardians, icons of loyalty. Who knew a single red shirt held such mystical sway, leading me to secrets in fluorescent array. I'm a new hire by mistake, and in the back I stand tall, feeding the beast that bursts the big Target balls. And now I'm standing at the gates to the unknown, where cardboard boxes tower like mountains of stone. They said feed the creature who shapes the orbs you see. Those giant red guardians, icons of loyalty. Who knew a single red shirt held such mystical sway, leading me to secrets in fluorescent array. I'm a new hire by mistake, and in the back I stand tall, feeding the beast that bursts the big Target balls.
So that's pretty fun. It took me a while to get to this point. I did notice that changing the names of things like the intro, adding in extra elements, definitely does make a difference and can sway how the verse or section of the song goes. Again, like, this has so much potential, but it's really designed for lyrics, and I think it probably works better without lyrics right now. I would like to just name sections and then list off how long they are and watch it blend stuff together. I think that would be really cool. It's a really good starting point, user interface wise and model wise, but it's just got too many funky issues and things that need to be worked out for it to feel seamless and as easy to use as Suno AI or even UDIO at this point. I would also like some more dials maybe to change certain settings, up that creativity a little bit, and maybe you get a little bit less coherence, but it can depend on the genre. UDIO, for example, does a really good job at giving you all of those different options to choose from and allowing you to tailor it how you want. And I think that Elevenlabs is headed in a similar direction, but it still needs a little bit of work. It's not seamless. And also, I will say that I went through a ton of credits today using this thing. I went through like 70,000 credits. And honestly, guys, if you have a little look at the subscriptions here, you can see that that is almost the full creator plan. That's $22 a month. Pro gets you a lot more, but still, that is $100 a month, and other AI audio platforms still exist. My recommendation to you guys right now is that if you're new to generating AI music, stick with Suno AI, because it's a great platform for that, really simple and easy, and you get great songs. If you've tried UDIO but wanted a better user interface for direct control, I recommend you guys give this a shot, but just know that it's not really all the way there yet. I think the model, like I said, under the hood is very, very good. Just a couple of small updates, honestly, to what they have now would vastly increase the experience and usability of the product. But yeah, guys, I'm open to doing a deeper live stream testing this further. So if that's something that you're interested in, please let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, I've got plenty of other stuff to talk about this week, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I'm MattVidPro AI, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.